Welcome back to a lighthearted journey through RuneScape. As you can see, I'm training up my fletching just a little bit while I'm getting Hunter up. And this is all part of a small little plan I have that we're gonna go over briefly. Because, yeah, you see that bird-looking thing right there? Yeah, I want that. The only problem is you need 72 Hunter to be able to get it, because we need it from the expert level loot sacks. And as you can see, I'm not that high of a level. But that's not all that I want to do today. You see, last episode we left off with me finally being able to get to Scurious. The only problem is I can't successfully kill it because my prayer drains way too fast and I can't do any damage to it. So we're going to do that in this episode today. Okay, it appears we're not the best at hunting butterflies, but it's fine. It's okay. You bastard.
Level up.
Okay, now that we are finally 29 Hunter, we can put an end to this god-awful bird hunting and finally get some good XP rates. Come here, lizard. Haha, I gotcha. Now that our Hunter is up just a little bit, it's time to finally go and do the Eagle's Peak quest. And I want it for two reasons. One, you get really good Hunter XP, and two, it gives us the abilities to do box traps, which is going to be super important if I want to do Hunter rumors down the road. Ooh, a book. Let's open it up and give it a quick little read. Books are stupid. Well, this may not be the most exciting quest in the world, but look at that outfit you get. It's absolutely unbelievable. No, don't mind me, just a fellow bird just trying to make his way through. I'm confident my guy is questioning every decision he's ever made. Crikey, look out! Oh, it's just a little ferret, nothing to be afraid of. And after this, we learn how to hunt ferrets. I can't wait to not do that in the future. But that is a quest complete. Okay, maybe I'll try it just a little bit. And oh my days, look at how cute they are. It's like a little pet. So next is to get 46 Hunter so I can start doing some basic rumors. And with the new Varlamore update, the Embertail Jerboas are amazing XP, so it shouldn't take no time at all to get 46. And with this last one, that should be 46 Hunter. Wow, that didn't take any time at all. About 250 from level 39. That's not too shabby. And now we take the Walk of Champions to go get our first rumor. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Hunter was never my favorite skill. Honestly, it was probably my least favorite skill right next to runecrafting, but when they released Hunter rumors, I actually started loving the skill a lot more. And now I'd say it's one of my favorites. There's been rumors of a rare barbed-tailed kebbit coming in. Once you find it, bring back some of its fur. Yeah, I like that's gonna be hard. No, don't mind me, just putting on a better outfit to go hunt kebbits. Yeah, put a bond underneath this big old boulder as a way to lure in these kebbits. And the trap worked. And the fur on the first one, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Come here, Gilman, I got your fur.
Oh, thanks for that. I'll mark off that report for you. Would you like another rumor?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, these little Embertails are so relaxing and easy to hunt. Kind of like these guys. And there's the tail. Wow, these are going by so quick. Gilman, another please. I should have brought like a magazine or something. Thank you very much. Waiter. Rumors are as sweet as a goofy goober sundae. Waiter! Okay, so the main reason for wanting to start this is because I am going to grind for that Hunter pet, but not in this episode. So I'm going to take a quick little break from doing rumors and go do the Edgar's Ruse quest. Alright gang, so the reason I'm doing Edgar's Ruse is because you get 11,000 Herbler experience for completing it. And it's relatively simple, so we might as well go ahead and get it out of the way. Plus, once we finish it, we can finally use all those Raynar weeds that I've been saving up and make us a bunch of prayer potions. And having a bunch of prayer potions means that I can finally take on Scurious. Yeah, got any work for me? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. So we have to go get a goutweed, which will be super easy and not hard at all. Hi! Oh my gosh, hello! Hey kid, I'm gonna need you to dial that back just like a little bit. Sorry, I get excited real easy. So this troll over here is telling me that if I bring him a human to eat, he's gonna help me out with some goutweed. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough deal to make. So Matt Edgar has a plan that if we dress a parrot up like a human and get him drunk, we can confuse the trolls. Honestly, he had me at drunk parrot. He didn't even need to go on. I was totally on board. Come here, bird. Hey, what are you doing with that parrot? Nothing. Oh, okay.
Did you find tasty human? Burnt meat smells something good.
As a matter of fact, I did. kind of wait for it, wait for the overlap, and we go. So for those who don't know, the 3 trolls on the top left there, once they start overlapping in that corner, you click it and hope for the best. And of course we grabbed 3 in total, just in case my account makes it far enough to where I might need the other 2. And that is a mighty fine quest complete with 11,000 Herblore XP, which means, oh boy, we can finally make prayer pots. And oh my days, I cannot believe it is finally happening. I'm getting prayer potions on my hardcore. I feel so accomplished. Basically, the next Wooks, probably, maybe not. It's fine. Up next is to gear up for my very first boss kill. As I said in the last episode, one of my goals is to make it to Scurious and to be able to kill it successfully. You get really good experience from here, and I want to use that as my combat training until I get to combat level 70. This is the setup I'm going for. We have plus 14 prayer with our initiate top and bottom, and then we have our rune simi, our berserker helm, and our arty cloak. I do have the steel gloves. I'm probably going to upgrade that later depending on how this first kill goes. There's only one way to find out, so let's go do it. Nope, can't do it. Nope, that is not gonna happen. So I just spent forever trying to attack that thing, and it took over 5 minutes to do 150 damage. Now, I will say the mechanics are super easy, but it doesn't make a difference if I can't hit it with anything. So I think I'm gonna do the stupidest thing in the world, which is waste 8 prayer potions to last the entire fight to see if I can finally get a kill. Good thing I've been stocking up on those Runear seeds. Okay, this is not gonna work. I have used almost all my prayer potions and I can hardly hit this thing. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Step number 1, we're gonna plant some Runear seeds. I've got a good bit in the bank. I think at least, I want to say enough to make at least 50 potions, which should be plenty for this grind at the beginning. Also, never neglect your super compost. Up next is combat potions, and you get that by killing a bunch of these desert goats and grinding up their horns into powder. This should be enough for now. It's really easy to come back later if I need to get more. And all that's left to do is to make our lovely potions. So now all that's left is step 3, which is to train up my stats a little bit, because as you can see, these stats aren't currently cutting it. All right, here we are sometime later. Now I have 50 attack and 55 strength. I think that's gonna be a lot better, and hopefully we'll be able to get some hits on it and maybe get an easier kill. All right, so I can already tell that there's a massive improvement, except that we've already used pretty much all of our prayer pots. So this is still not very efficient. But hey, we got our first Scurious kill, and that is great. So I'm really happy that I was able to get my first kill on Scurious, but I really can't do it efficiently, so I think it's worth going and getting some gear upgrades to see if that helps any at all. There's 58 strength, that'll definitely help us out a little bit, and we might as well knock out some more recipe for disaster subquests while we're at it. Take notes everyone, getting anyone drunk will get you what you want. In this case, it's a dwarven rock cake, easy money baby. Oh, so that's where babies come from. Still to this day, this is the one thing that just does not make sense to me in RuneScape. I mean, it's not even remotely shaped like a question mark. I don't know. But we got the mithril gloves. All right, time to put all these upgrades to the test and see how much more efficient we are. Okay, a lot better, but we still are using a lot of prayer potions. We really need to figure out a way to hit this thing harder. I mean, I might just have to go grind out our dragon scimitar. I mean, I got to do monkey madness eventually. Why not do it now? And that's kill number 3, and oh my goodness, look at that drop. This drop changes everything. Having this spine allows me to make a bone mace, which not only adds a plus 10 to every max hit that I have, but it also gives me the same stats as a dragon mace. 1 rune mace, please. You attach the spine to make a bone mace. Oh boy, this is very exciting. We look awesome. Before we head back to Scurious, I'm just gonna make a few knives real quick because I'm running low rather quickly. I'm just a real good smither, and oh my days, we look like we're ready for business up in here. And here we go. It's time. I got so much confidence right now, I can't contain myself. Oh my gosh, a 20? Okay, I'm 12 seconds into the fight and this has already been massive. This bone drop is the greatest thing ever. Time to see how it does in the full fight. Okay, that was so much easier than all of the attempts that I've had before, and I only ate one food and I used one pot. Compared to like 6 or 7 potions and half my inventory of food, I'd say this is a massive win. So of course we gotta go for the multi-kill trip. And down goes kill number 2. This one was a little bit more difficult. I didn't have as good of RNG on the hits, but it was still going down pretty easily, and I'm very grateful that I got this bone mace. And there is kill number 3. So we have 3 kills in one trip. I think that is such a victory compared to where we started from. Now that we can successfully kill Scurious and a little bit more efficiently, there's only one more upgrade that I want to get before we finally start grinding it out for multiple kills. And that's Proselyte Armor. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break from combat and do some clue scrolls while I tell you about my master plan. You see, I still haven't forgotten about my goal of getting my Slayer up. However, I don't really want to start it until I'm 70 combat and I can get good tasks. So the goal is to do Scurious until I'm 70 combat and then really start getting involved with more Slayer tasks. But before I get into Slayer, I want to make sure that I have Proselyte Armor, which means I'm gonna have to do the Slug Menace quest. It's not super difficult, but I do have to get a lot of prereqs for it. For example, I need 30 rune crafting and I have to do the Wanted quest. So I better get after it. And before I start my quest grind again, here's a quick little detour for 55 magic, and we might as well high-ock all of our stuff we got. And oh boy, look at that portal. So I'm gonna knock out Temple of the Eye real quick because it's gonna put me past the 30 rune crafting mark so that I can do the Slug Menace quest. And oh boy, look at that entrance. We look pretty good. They should rename this quest Temple of 10,000 Hours of Cutscenes because that seems like what it's been so far. But that's a quest complete. So now that we have all the requirements for Slug Menace, it's finally time to go knock out this quest. So we're finally able to do Slug Menace. Well, as soon as we get all the item requirements. Our future goals are 1, to get 70 combat by fighting Scurious, and 2, to get our account set up for Slayer with better items like Dragon Skims, Nadazant Helms, and more. And there's one special episode that I'm going to be spending a lot of time on, and that's hunting the Quetzin pet. Anyway, if you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.